Hi everybody and welcome back to Let's Play Kingdom Hearts 2. So in the last part we finished off our first revisit, which was heading back to the Land of Dragons. And we took on a dragon as the boss, remarkably enough. And and we also
I hope tonight goes well.
got our next visit to 100 Acre Woods as well. We got that done out of the way.
The master does have
So-
his shy side, you know.
And so in this part we're going to be heading, starting our second revisit, we're going to be heading through Beast's Castle for the second time. My apologies. And so something's going on. Beast and Belle have got an event happening or something. Or something special. And we're going to be gate crashing a little bit. So here we are, Beast Castle. Second visit is a bit more fun, to be fair. Oh, charming. Charming Beast, you know. We come here out of the blue, and you treat us like shit. We're not happy about this. I feel slighted for busting in on your special moment.
Tonight is very important.
But off they go. Yes, we've got to... we've got to do something from... You know, we've got to recreate one of the most iconic scenes from the movie. Perfectly. Can't have something original, for fuck's sake. Time for us to move on.
Maybe we came at a bad time.
I've said it before, though, that the second visits are more kind of... sorry. Kind of more more plot relevant as compared to the first visits, which are kind of like retellings of the Disney movie. There's more kind of originality in the second visits, so they're a bit more fun to play through. I say originality as we pretty much... I think that was directly ripped from the movie. The same camera angles and movements and stuff.
Monsieur, mademoiselle, please enjoy the evening. And of course,
I'm amazed that
our
these
guests are
candles don't
welcome
drip.
too.
Welcome indeed.
And he's been an absolute asshole for some reason.
The organization.
You don't want to quit.
Hi, Organisation 13 member. I believe this is,
Not tonight.
is it Jigbar? I think it's Jigbar that we fight in this area, and we've got some new Heartless to fight.
I've come to take
They're
something
not
you
too
hold
bad. These are the...
very dear.
Sorry. Fuck. These are Dragoon Heartless. They're actually not... Emote, please. But anyway, the Dragoon Heartless are a little bit irritating to fight. Fuck off, Donald. They're a little bit annoying to fight, but just because of how quick they are. But the hardest thing about them really is that they've got a fair bit of health, good defense,
Give me strength.
and you know they can hit fairly hard. But once you get them kind of in a lock and you start, you know, you start whacking at them, they can juggle you as well, which is kind of annoying. But once you kind of get at them and start whacking them, they're really not that hard to take down. So yeah, the Dragoon Heartless look cool, and they're pretty, and they're, you know, tough defensively, and can hit quite hard. Zolden, there you go with Zolden. Fuck. But overall, they're, you know, once you start laying the combos on them, they go down fairly quickly. So it's no big deal, really. I remember in between this part and the last part, I actually did a fair bit of grinding. It's the first time I've done grinding in this playthrough actually, because I had to get them all up to, because we were around about level 31 or 32, and the battle level for Beast Castle is level 36, so I had to get us up to a decent, get us up to the right level, because honestly, this boss fight, the boss fight against Zaldin, is for me the second hardest in the game. There's there's one which is which is harder than this one. We actually aren't going to get the Zaldin boss fight until the next part, but it's the second hardest for me in the entire game. There's one more like near the end of the game, which is which is harder, but I mean, I find this one more difficult than the final boss, to be brutally honest. Go away, Heartless. Nobody wants you here. Go away. There you go. Fuck you. Could always do with more experience. Alright, 345 points to the next level. I can't remember whether I leveled up between this world and Beast World, or whether I leveled up after I'd finished Beast World. Usually one or the other, I can't remember. I'll soon find out once, because I think we level up at least once during Beast Castle, so we'll see. But once again, this is quite a linear place, and it's quite easy to find your way around. Okay, but we're heading to the West Wing now and we're going to head into Beast's bedroom. There we go. Yes, I didn't level up. I leveled up in between this one and the next one, because I think I finished on level 35, and I think the next battle level is level 39, from what I remember, so I leveled up to level 39, I think. As you can see, I'm kind of getting my ass kicked a little bit here, and we're getting some decent experience, so I'm not quite up to the right level. I'm a couple of levels below. But as you can see, like, you can manage it. It's just, you know, I like that bit of extra security when it comes to these kinds of games. Like to be at the correct level. In fact, that's something I can say as a real positive about Dragon Quest XI. That is an RPG where you don't really need to grind. You can just fight all the enemies along the way, and and your level will stay. You know, you'll keep leveling up regularly enough that you don't need to level grind at any point, which is kind of cool. He's not happy.
Please calm down.
Calm down? You just had to have a party, didn't you? Don't you see what's happened?
Hey, what's with you?
This I find
The rose. My rose.
What?
the whole
He took
thing with Beast kind of
But
being
surely
really
you can
pissed off
find
at Belle and
another
wanting her
rose.
to get the fuck out.
You don't know
I
anything.
find this
That's not fair, Beast. Don't take it
I
out on
find this
Belle.
really
It's not
fucking
like she
forced.
stole
It
it.
just feels like we don't really have an idea as to what we're going to be doing for the
You don't have to
second
apologize.
But
for Beast. We don't really know the story we're going to do for Beast in the second story, the second run through, the second
I
visit.
want you to leave the castle.
That's what I mean here. It's just like Zaldin's nicked my thing, so I'm going to be pissed off at you. So get the fuck out, please. And it's just like, this
I tried to
doesn't
change,
really make a whole lot of sense as to
I was
why
only
he's
fooling
all of a sudden
myself.
deciding
I
to
can't be any different.
completely go all melancholy and
I'll always be a
lose his shit, like,
So we
kind
should
of
live like
now.
a
I don't
beast.
really understand
No one
it,
alone.
you know.
Goodbye.
it just feels forced.
Belle.
Feels like,
You can't mean that.
well, we need some kind of drama for Beast for the second visit to Beast Castle.
Yeah.
So that's what we're gonna. So this is what we're going to be doing, ladies and gentlemen. And I don't.
Calm down.
Oh my fucking god! To me, it just feels incredibly forced, and it's just something that I don't think was really. Don't get me wrong, it's not bad. I just would prefer something a lot more interesting than just Zaldin steals Beast's rose, so therefore he gets pissed off that Belle wanted a party, and at the same time his rose got nicked. I wanted something more interesting. Something they could have done would have been, I guess, to have a kind of thing where he's kind of Zaldin kind of forcing Beast to get angrier and angrier to kind of turn him into a Heartless and that kind of thing, to completely lose himself. But they don't bother going down that route. And by the way, I think this is the third time that it's been explained, because I think it was. I'm pretty sure it's the Rose was explained in KH1. I'm pretty sure it was explained during the first visit in this game. So it's just like, oh, for God's sake, can we please just... We get it. The rose is important. Can we move on, please? So, okay, we're going to go talk to him, and we're going to say, hey,
Hey, Beast.
get your fucking act together, you piece of shit. Let's go get your rose back.
Leave me alone.
Come on, you need to hear this. You used to be fearless. You would have given your life to save Belle. Don't you know what that meant
He
to
actually
us?
did.
You gave us all the courage.
I think he did in Kingdom Hearts 1, from what I
Maybe you should
remember.
have kept some for yourself. I mean, are you really gonna throw your happiness away? The rose is your only hope, isn't it? Well, it's the only hope for Cogsworth and the others, too. So don't throw away your last chance. Remember what it was like before Belle lived here?
Yeah, I mean, Sora does bring up a good point that it's not just all about him, and he's
See?
kind of
You can't give
acting
up.
like it's all about him. It's about the other people who've been turned into
What?
clocks and teapots and
This
stuff
castle
too.
belongs to me.
So that's kind of a
Zaldin
decent
will
argument.
never be welcome here.
Now it's time to snap him out of it. Come on. Let's go punch Zaldin in the face. And the Rumbling Rose. The Rumbling Rose is the Keyblade which I actually use for quite a while. It's the one I've got equipped now, actually. And it's a shorter range Keyblade, so it doesn't have as much reach. But my fucking god, it hits like a damn truck. It's, in terms of like physical attack, it's brutal. And it's just so much fun to use. Yeah, I really like it. It's a great Keyblade for this. You could probably use it for the rest of the game, to be fair. It's because it does that much physical damage. Because I've always been the kind of Kingdom Hearts player where it's like I don't bother using a lot of magic or stuff like that. I just like, you know, the best way for me to get to move forward and attack is to beat the ever-living crap out of them. These guys I don't like. The big fire guys are a real pain in the ass. Just because they can juggle you, they can just keep hitting you with fire spells, and they cause a pretty good amount of damage to you as well. So not only can they juggle you, they also do cause a lot of damage. And yeah, they're really like us here. You get juggled. Fuck you. And they can spawn stuff around you as well, which is. And the stuff doesn't go away when you die. Sora, Cura, there you go. Fucking hell. Actually, Donald saved my life there. I'm deeply appreciative, Donald. But there we go. Kicked his ass. Kicked their asses. Now it's time for us to move on. Oh, another one. Fuck. Like I said, I hate these things. There's an ice variant as well, from what I remember, who's also a real dick. I keep spawning stuff around you, and something else that's just irritating about them is that if they spawn that stuff and then they die, it sticks around after they die. There's no other enemy I can think of where their attacks stick around after they've been fucking murdered. Like here, look, it's still following me. Fuck. Like I say, these things are so annoying. And that is the best way to describe it. They aren't, because they aren't difficult. They're just irritating. They piss you off. That's it, really. Oh my god. Yeah, basically, the only advice I can really give when those things come up is to, as soon as you see it, attack it. Make sure you get rid of those first, because they're a pain in the fucking ass. Anyway, now we've got to head out to the main hall and then out to the courtyard to deal with Zaldin. Like I say, fucking hard boss. I don't like him. You can suck my cock. Twin Howl. I haven't been using that a lot. I don't use these, oh, there's two of them, shit. I don't use the dual attacks, I can't remember what they're called. But you know, the attacks with the... joint attacks with the party member for the certain... for the, you know, for that certain world. I never really use them all that much. Like I say, I just prefer to just whack at them with a keyblade. Yeah, now I'm at level 35. So I'm almost at the right level. But anyway, that's going to be it for this part of Kingdom Hearts 2. Join me next time when we'll be heading out to the courtyard to take on Zaldin, and we'll be, you know, so we'll be taking on the hardest, for me, the second hardest boss in the entire fucking game. So I'll see you next time for the next part of Kingdom Hearts 2. See you next time.